What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got another backyard home tee hero simulator session, but we are doing another little bit different fun video today. We are doing, as you can tell by the title, a 7-iron only challenge. So the plan is we have a couple other YouTubers here that are in on the challenge. So far it is myself, B.A. Bowden, Punch Greens Golf, and Roxar Golf. Maybe a few others will jump in, I'm not really sure. But basically what we're going to do is play 9 holes here at Buffer Park Golf Course in Indianapolis, Indiana. And usually only a 7-iron the entire time. So off the tee, chip shots, mid-irons, everything. Should be pretty fun. We want to do this for a little while now, and finally, believe it or not, this is mid-February and it's almost 70 degrees here. It's actually almost kind of like humid, hot and humid. So my body's not feeling the best. I was out here yesterday and I tweaked my left shoulder last night at basketball, playing basketball. So not at 100%, but considering that we have crazy abnormally warm temperatures here, if you guys are familiar with New England weather, mid-February usually it's 20 degrees with snow on the ground. So for it to be just under 70 degrees here with pretty nice weather, I figured I'd give it a go. So I'm playing the furthest back tees. I'm not sure what the other guys are going to do. I'm using my custom weather settings, no wind, but I'm going to play, like I said, the furthest back. I believe it's the black tees, and I think some of the higher handicap guys will play one of the forward tees. So should be pretty fun, should be interesting, and hopefully the scores are going to be relatively close by the end of it, by the end of these 9 holes. So like always, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, DIY stance mat, Callaway Super Fast ball. I use this for 1 round, so practically brand new, and I don't think I'll be cracking anything with my 7-iron only. 10x7 nets and home tee hero. So just so everyone's clear, hopefully this is in focus and in camera, but that is in fact my 7-iron. I'll get behind here just for proof. That's a 7-iron. Those are the clubs I use. TaylorMade Rocket Blades from 2012. So not the newest clubs, but 7-iron only. So we're gonna see, and not sure when this video will be coming out, but over the past maybe 2 months or so, I've been working on a bunch of swing changes. I have a whole series coming out about that, but the main thing, the main takeaway is I'm trying to play a draw. So working on that into out club path, and hopefully I've been seeing some distance increases because of the lower spin for the draws. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be trying my best to start things right and have them turn over left. I'm sure there's going to be some blocks out to the right, and there's going to be some hooks, but that's the goal. Again, I don't want to talk too much about that because I have a whole series coming out about it, but let's see what we can do here. Grab some Gatorade before I get started. So, first hole, I'm not going to tee anything up. I'm just going to play everything off the mat. Those guys can if they'd like. Probably not a terrible idea to tee it up a little bit, but for me it'll just be easier to plop the ball down every time. First hole, we've got a par 5, 528 yards. So, going to need a good poke here with the 7-iron off the tee. I have seen a couple times, again, I've been seeing through all my clubs about 5 to 10 yards increase playing the draw versus a fade. So I have, when I really stepped on one about a week ago, I was feeling pretty good. I got into a good rhythm of coming from the inside, and I got one up to, I think, low 200s. It was like 201 or something like that for the 7-iron. So we're going to need to step on a couple here off the tee and get some good distance, and then we'll see chip shots. I hit a couple choke down 7-irons just to get an idea for how far some of the chip shots are going to go. Around the green is going to be a little bit tough, but here we go. First shot off the tee. It's gonna be pretty far left. .204 though. Definitely similar to, I'm thinking, I was hitting a couple like that. I got up to the 190s when I was doing my warm-up before. I was thinking similar to if you guys watched the match with JT Spieth, Tiger. Tiger hit one shot. I don't know what club he used, but there was a shot he aimed super far right and hit a big slinging hook, and he got crazy distance on it. So I may need to try to utilize some of that. 204 off the tee for a 7-iron. I'll take that. Let's see if we can do it again here. Second shot, we've got 237. Looks pretty straight. Just going to try to play something up there. I think all my yardages, unfortunately, I'm thinking all my yardages are going to get all messed up for the recommendations, but that doesn't really matter anyways, because it would be thinking I'm playing a hybrid here and a driver off the tee, but it is what it is. See if we can do that again, get something close to 200 again. Get the leaves out of here. Oh, that was not as good. That was really thin. That's going to be like 170 if I'm lucky. Alright. I'm swinging pretty hard at these to get it close. Now we got to do more of a touch shot in here. So, third shot into this par 5. We've got 141 down 1. So we need 140. Let's see, I did not practice these. I was just basically doing fuller swings with the 7-iron, and then I was choking down to see what some of the chip yardages would be. So I have no idea how hard or how much I need to choke down. This is going to be a guessing game throughout this round to get like a 140 number with a 7-iron, but by the end of it, should have a pretty good idea of what I can do with my 7-iron. So let's see what we can do. Oh, don't pick it up. And it did. That was the heaviest shot I've hit in a while. That was horrendous. Alright, that's not what we wanted. So 65 yards left, down 1. This one I have a little bit better idea based on what I was hitting before. Let's see if I can get a 70-yard shot in here. Should be pretty close. That was going around 60-70 yards before. Ooh, just outside the inner circle. Alright, we'll take that. Is that going to be bogey, maybe? Double bogey? Bogey. Alright. Not the best. That chunk shot killed us, but we're 1 over. Second hole, par 3. These in-between shots are going to be the toughest. So we got 163. Pulled it left. Decent number. Alright, this is where it's going to get tricky. So I need to somehow do a chip shot with a 7-iron for 21 yards. We're in the rough, so we need an extra 2 yards on top of that, so 23. Let's see. Might be a little too much. That's probably closer to 30. Sit, sit, sit. Yeah, 31. So that's what I was doing before. I was choking down to pass the grip into the metal and swinging like that, and I was getting around 30 yards, and then just with my right thumb on the end of the grip and doing that chip shot like you saw in the last one. That was around 60-70 yards. So I have those 2 shots down. Everything in between, we'll see. Third hole, par 4. We're going to aim out to the right. We're going to try to almost play a hook on some of these to get some extra distance. So we're going to play out here, hopefully catch the fairway towards the left. I actually might, just for the aiming purposes, bring these the initial yardage back. So right there should be decent. Down 9 yards too. So this is going to help if we can actually hit one decent here. Get 9 extra yards out of it. call it a little bit heavy. It might be, well, I guess we'll see with the slope. I could get 200 out of that. Yeah. $215, we'll take that. Realistically, that was $205, but still, for a 7-iron. All right, now we just need to do that again. So we're gonna aim right side. If I was smart, I would really play to the best that I could. Play to right around anywhere between 180 and 200 every single time, so I could take more of a fuller swing with this. But I don't know, I can't. My precision in general, but especially with just one club, I don't think I can lay up to certain yardages as much as I would like. Left that one out to the right. Yeah, it's gonna be a little short. So much for that draw. That's been the issue I've been seeing. Obviously, sometimes you overcook them left, sometimes you block it out to the right. All right, so we should be a good yardage here though for that little chip shot, 30-yard shot, depending on the bounce we get through the rough. We got 26 yards. Another 10%, we'll call that 2-3 yards. So we need right around 28, 29 yards. Oh, as I trip on the mat, my foot got stuck. All right, 30 yards here. I hit it fat, but it might work out. Or go in. Let's go. That's big for the scorecard. That was lucky. Birdie. Maybe I should play with a 7-iron more often. I did see, it was a pretty cool video. I remember watching it maybe a month or two ago. Tropicana Golf, they have a really cool channel. A guy that runs a golf league. Basically, from my understanding, it's a bunch of people in California, and he runs a league just to get people out to play more, and they do tournaments and stuff. But he did a pretty funny video that was just basically the premise of a lot of his videos are you're not that good at golf, which we aren't, so or at least most of us. And he was just saying how every single time you should go out and just play a 7-iron into every single shot, and then just use a wedge and putter. And he was actually playing pretty well, so I'm gonna try to channel some of that energy into this this round here. We're 1 over though. 4th hole, par 4, 245. So I think we're gonna aim right there and hopefully draw one back into the fairway. Thin. That was thin, low on the club face. It's gonna roll, but hopefully this doesn't jack up my swing too bad. I'm swinging pretty hard at these off the tee. Gonna have to do it again. Oh, maybe not. We only got 148. All right, this is gonna be one of those touch shots again. So aim slightly right on the green, up 2 yards. So we're right at 150. Let's see if I can flight in 150 yards, 7-iron. Definitely left. That's gonna have to sit, I think, or go. Man, I thought that was coming in hotter than that. Tough to judge some of the rollout on here. That one came out pretty low and left. I didn't know if that was gonna continue to run, but all right, 19 yards left. We're in the fairway, so no reduction. So I gotta try to take even more off of that 30-yard shot. Trying to add a little loft to this. It's gonna be too much. It's gonna be off, maybe off the back to the right. Sit. All right. Oh, did it stay on, or is that a +3? That might be a +3. +2. All right, we got it. That birdie was really lucky, but I think pars and bogeys right now is gonna be pretty good, especially from these furthest back tees. only 9 holes, so we're going through it pretty quick. Water I don't love. This could get tricky if I didn't take a look at this course before. This is a highly rated 9-hole course, and we did it so there was different tee box options. I didn't look at the course layout, so hopefully there's nothing that we need to like get over water for. This one I got to make sure I turn it over, so I'm actually going to aim even a little further right about 201 right there, or further left rather, and let's see what we can do. That was hit better, but it's not coming back a whole lot. Alright, we're dry. Goes to show, that one, I mean, that's still pretty good. I usually play my 7 with my older swing. Generally, I play it to about 180 with the draw when I hit. That was actually pretty good contact. I left it out a little bit to the right, it didn't turn over, but I've been seeing closer to 185, 190 now with the 7-iron with the draw. But I want to try to. The last couple I hooked them a little too much to the left. That one I should have put a little more on it. I would be able to get a good amount more distance if I kind of hooked it left. I guess we'll try that on this one. We're in the rough though, so this is going to kill. The 10% of the rough, again, they're pretty close, but it's of the hole, not of the shot. So this is going to take 24 yards off of whatever he hits. So we're going to hit a good one here up this right side and kind of hook one back into play, hopefully. Same thing as the other one. Kind of low on the club face, out to the right. Got some distance on it though, so that was what? Call that 150 plus the 30 yards, that was 180. Kind of a standard, not so great 7-iron, but alright, 92 yards left, down 1. So we got 91, 10%, we'll call it another 10 yards, so need right around 100 yards here. Let's see if I can do that. So in my head, I'm just going to put a little bit more on that 70-yard shot and we'll see what happens. Hit it pretty good, that's got a chance. We'll see what happens with the rollout in the rough. That might be, killed it. Alright, 24. Need right around that 30-yard shot again. Should be alright. A little bit low to the right. Ooh. Double bogey, yikes. Alright, 6th hole, par 3. This is where it could start getting tricky. 170 down 5, so I need 165 and we got water left. So I'm definitely going to aim right side of this green. Again, this is where it's tricky. I'm still not 100% confident with my draw ability. So making sure I start one right, turn it over just a little bit but not too much into that water, and then I got to choke down, take some distance off of this. So let's see what we got here. Or just chunk it. That might be in the water. Horrendous shot. Thinking I might need to spend some time out here after this round and get my swing back a little bit. This is gonna, I have a similar feeling, this is gonna be like that random club challenge I did with the wheel over on the cart sign for, I think it was St. Andrews. And I felt like the next couple rounds after that my swing was jacked up because I was hitting like 60-degree wedges off the tee box and stuff. But alright, this, what are we gonna do here? I need room over here, so I gotta play it this way. We've got 100 yards to the hole plus another 10, so we need 110. I think I'm gonna go this way and then draw one in, as long as we can carry that edge of the water there. We already put one in. That's not great. Did we do it? We did it. Not a very good shot, but we got the yardage right somehow. Man, the other one I hit so fat it moved the mat. Another double bogey. Alright, 7th hole, par 5. Let's see if we can do one of those kind of sling hook shots I was talking about. Aim it up the right side, draw one back. That's more like it. That was hit pretty good. Alright, 201. I didn't check the slope on that, but let's see if we can do that again. We're going to aim there, leave it there. Usually I would aim a little right, but we got water over there, so. That one was hit even better. That should be another 200. That might be 210. .204. We'll take it. What do we got left? 100 yards. All right, we gotta try to do a similar shot to last time. We'll see. Sit. All right, we'll take that though. I'm starting to get a better feel for it. I feel like I'd almost be better if we played. We're only doing 9 holes. If we played 18, I feel like I would shoot significantly better on the back 9. But we got 2 holes left. I'm also curious too. I know some of the other guys. We'll see about Rockstar Golf. He hits the ball pretty good. He's pretty skilled. I don't think the other guys are getting quite 200 out of their 7-iron, but from where their tee boxes are, they could put up a pretty good score. I'm not feeling super great about the +6. We had a decent start, but then that ball into the water kind of killed us. All right, we're gonna aim up here, down 2. That should be good there. Not too bad. Caught it a little heavy. It might be like 190, 200. I don't know if it'll quite get 200. We'll see on the bounce. Yeah, 200 on the dot. Just hit a little bit behind on that one, but still, I'll take that. All right, gonna do the same thing again. That one stayed out to the right a little bit more. Coming back a little, not really. Hit it decent, but the rough's gonna kill that. That was actually quicker than the last one, 193, but because of that, my path was probably not very much into out on that one. I kind of came over the top, it felt like, on that, but we're in play. 3rd shot here into a par 4. Let's see if we can stick this green. 54 yards, 10%, so we need another 5, so we need 60 yards. We'll see if I put enough on that. All right, we'll take that. This will be one of the quicker videos yet. Bogey. We're 27 minutes in. All right, ninth and final hole. We're 7 over. Gonna aim up the right side again. Let's see if we can get one more good tee shot here with the 7-iron. Find a little bit of a high point here on the mat. It's gonna draw, but that was kind of thin. I didn't hit that great. Might still be though, 190-ish. Maybe roll out to 200, 202. Pretty optimistic if I can do this. I'm kind of swinging out of my shoes on some of these, but I'm pretty optimistic about where my swing will be by the time that there's actually like 75, 80, 90 degree weather when golf season really comes around with this draw, if I can continue for the next couple months to kind of dial it in. All right, 177 up 3. So this should be, I'm gonna aim slightly right over here. This should be a smoother, we'll see if I can even do that at this point, a smoother 7-iron. This should be right around my regular distance. Struck it decent. That should be on the green. Left it a little bit out to the right though, and I aimed right. Sit. Ugh. That's tough. That probably would have been off the green anyways, but if I aimed a little bit, if I didn't move it to the right, that would have had a better chance. So, a bogey to end it. Kind of want to play the back 9, but so from Buffer Park Golf Course in Indianapolis, Indiana, again, 7-iron only challenge. We ended up with, and these were from the back tees again, an 8 over 44. So basically bogey golf. That chip in on 3 really helped. Only had 1 par on 7. Everything else was bogey and double bogey. The ball in the water hurt. But it is what it is. 6 out of 7 fairways hit. I think that's kind of what Tropicana Golf was talking about. You just put your 7-iron out wherever you hit it. 150, 160, 130, whatever your 7-iron distance is. You just put it out into play every single time and not worry about driver, not worry about hybrids, long irons, anything else, just 7-iron, 7-iron, 7-iron. But 2 out of 9 greens in regulation, obviously that's more the chip shots kind of stuff once we're in the fairway. But and then 17 putts, the chip in helped, but basically 1 putt under, 2 putts per hole. So there you have it, 7-iron challenge. I'm gonna link, since there's 3 other people, I don't know if I'll be able to put them all in the title, but I'll probably put them in the description. Go check out their channels to see if their video is up for this, and see how they did. I'm not sure. I honestly thought I was gonna shoot a little bit better than this. 8 over, it's not terrible from the back tees, but I think some of the other guys might put up a better score than that. We'll see. There was some few that were kind of thin. Definitely hit some really good ones, couple over 200, which was good. But the chip shots are tough, and I would suspect the same thing with them. Their off the tees are going to be fine if they hit them good, and their mid irons or like the shots into the green, and then it's just basically from 100 yards and in is a little tough with the 7-iron, doing more of a bump and run type thing. But who knows, maybe with the different tee box options that they play, maybe some of the water will come in more into play than what I had, etc. So who knows. But if you guys like this, go over and check out their channels. Let them know that you want to see more of these, and also down in the comments let me know if you want me to do more of these challenge type videos. Still working on my swing, like I mentioned. I have that series coming out, but I want to start getting back into playing some more home tee hero rounds now that I feel a little more comfortable playing that draw. Obviously still, like you saw, a lot of work to do on some of them with the hooks to the left. Some of them I was intentionally doing that, but also the big miss is just the block out to the right that doesn't come back. So it is what it is. But probably gonna hit some balls just to make sure. I don't really want to play my 7-iron to 200, so 190 will be good. 185, 190, even 180 like my regular 7. But gonna hit some balls, I think, just to get my swing back a little bit towards my regular, not swinging out of my shoes swing. And who knows, maybe I'll play another round here. But that's what I have. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.